Hi, Diarmuid MacMahuna on Shoutout Crinog. It's Diarmuid MacMahuna here from Crinog. And today I want to talk to you about a survey I did recently. So, survey Erinime the Dainee. Now, this wasn't a big, huge, scientifically accurate survey or anything like that. This is more of a shout out I did on my mailing list, trying to find out what online resources people were actually using every day when they were writing in Irish. So, chuir mé email amach ag fíorthaí de cadí na hacfaní úsáideann siad ar líne nar bhíonn siad ag scríb as scoilge. Agus cai mé rá ar golóir de chur na turthaí úntasarm. I was actually quite surprised by the results that came in. Not because of what was on the list of resources people use, but of what was not on the list. So there were the usual suspects like folklore, punk.ie. So it's like Anachadina, folklore, punk.ie. So sir. Number two was probably Terma, punk.ie. So that's really good for terminology when you're using that site. And then Tanglin, great resource, big, huge library of lots of different dictionaries, some of them out of date, but still useful. So Tanglin, punk.ie, I was Begus glóirgah gur bralam an de rí gramadí atá tagna.ie. So a lot of you will know that I love the grammar wizard that's on tagna.ie. So that's a great website. But what really surprised me is that no one talked about Greece. So Greece.ie is the website I use every day when I'm writing in Irish. And Greece is an amazing resource. There's a lot to it. There's lots of different bits and pieces, but it's the corpus that is the main thing that I use. And the corpus on Greece is amazing because it includes this huge database, this huge corpus of validated texts that are written in Irish. So high quality sources of Gaeilge Scríofa, of written Irish. So the wonderful thing about that is that if you're not sure if a phrase is correct or not, mar bhfuil cínte bhfuil go hiomlán i gceart, is fair de chuiristeach a Greece agus féchant ar scrí aine eile riamh rivisha. So you can put it into Greece and check if anyone, or search if anyone has ever written it before. And odds are, if it's never been written before in Irish in these validated texts, that probably what you're writing is either very creative or very wrong. So it's an amazing resource. And a really good example of that is very simply searching the database for Lá Breithe Hunnachuid, because we often get confused about where do the H's go in that. So it should be Lá Breithe Sunnagrit. And when you search for that, you'll see that there's more results than when you search for the wrong one, which is Labra Hunagrit. So, with something, it's a very trivial example, but it's a really interesting demonstration of the power of Greece. So there will be some errors in there, but if you have 9 times or 10 times more results for one thing you think might be right, then that's probably what's right compared to what you might think the other option is. So that's a resource that I use every single day when I'm writing in Irish. And achfan erline úntach úsáid féin gachid a lá nar bhíam ag scríb ascuilge agus chuir sé úntasarm nach raibh daoine eile á úsáid an méid céine mar tá sa bhín go léir Bhí a hachfaní seo ar nós folklór, ar nós terma, ar nós tanglin, sa cí eile ann, ar nós puta focail agus achfaní úntach mar sin, agus ar nóid a luig cúpla duine go úsáideann siad the Bulgaria gum féin. So a couple of people even mentioned they use the software that I'm involved with, like Grail Spell and like Anish, so spelling checker and grammar checker Anish. So that was great to hear that people are using them. But in terms of actual resources that are entirely online, because the software that I've put together with Kevin Scannell and others is designed to work within Word. But in terms of online resources, it really surprised me that people weren't using Greece, because Greece is just a really quick way of checking has anyone ever written what you think is right before. And it means you don't have to go and ask another human. You can actually just search the corpus and you can check what other people have used. So listen, I hope that's useful. Greece.ie, have a look at that. Go into the corpus section of Greece.ie, and it's just an amazing resource. And I hope it makes writing in Irish easier for you. So, Gabriel Haggett, Slam.